just arrived a couple hours ago from Las Vegas to Los Angeles and on the culminating point of our trip.
Hello. Welcome to Venice.
We made it. Who doubted us? Did anyone doubt us?
I'd scream, but my voice hurts. So just imagine my excitement. So we've been on the road for 28 days. It should feel like a dream.
How do you feel after all this time?
I feel amazing. I feel energized.
Are you ready to get off the bus? Or are you
Hell
ready to
yeah, I'm ready to get off this bus. It's time. This bus is ready for me to get off of it. It's breaking down and shit.
You have an odd sound. 35 minutes out of LA.
Closet's coming off.
Closet and the bookshelf is banging off the side.
So I got to experience one of the breakdowns. I guess this is just routine for you guys.
First of all, I've never done a road trip. I've only ever been to like Toronto, Miami, Panama.
This was your first ever?
This is my first road trip.
No
Done
way.
It. Being on the road and trying to figure out things on our own and using the atlas and getting our hands dirty with the mechanical stuff and just walking into towns where we didn't know anyone and just making friends off the cuff. It was awesome.
Because we are recent graduates, we don't have the same attachments to, you know, home or family or situation in that way that would cause us to be, you know, more stagnant and not able to just pick up and go and say, you know what, this is something that's gonna push me in new ways and help me to become a stronger individual, a stronger collaborator, and a better artist as a whole.
I actually came into this kind of like, you know, this is going to be a fun trip, it's going to be a productive trip, but I didn't really think it was going to change me, and I think that it actually did change me in terms of making me stronger in my perspective. As a recent college graduate, you know, people are going into large corporations, they don't know what they're getting themselves into, and I think that this really helped my independent entrepreneurial spirit, I think, in whatever endeavor.
Have a great trip!
When you're out traveling, your antennas are up, like you're noticing everything and you're open to interactions in a way that, you know, I wouldn't just go knock on the door there and say hi, like, but I would if I was in Marfa, Texas. And the bus like encourages that. It really is like a way of like saying to people, come aboard, let's go somewhere.
What is that big bus thing?
It's ours.
It's cute.
It's not your average school bus.
You don't have a bathroom in here?
No bathroom.
So
The
what do
bathroom,
you do? Y'all
no AC.
pop squats and stop at gas stations?
Yep.
I don't think we ever had a bad experience with one person. Like, not even a bad look or a glare or anything. And I think I don't know if it was our attitude, I don't know if it was the bus, but it just makes me conscious about how to approach new surroundings or travel. And I think it's a state of mind, and people really pick up on that.
That was one of the most surprising things, at least for me, about the trip, was just the overwhelming generous nature of people in every different town we went to, city we went to. Because, I mean, everyone thinks that Americans, or at least United States Americans, are very selfish and, you know, money driven and very much about the individual. And I think we all learned in so many different ways just how generous and giving everyone is that we encountered, and just how wonderful that energy is and how American that is. It surprised me in a really positive way because, you know, I started to believe the hype a lot about, you know, Americans are just selfish, you know, consumer-driven assholes, but we're not.
Does it make you want to continue in the idea of like being nomadic, bohemian,
showers
filmmakers?
Can be difficult at times. I've had sand in my hair since Saturday. Today's Tuesday. Being free and on the go at all times is awesome, but being in your house, in Tao's house right now, is pretty amazing too. Being settled and grounded in one place.
But you appreciate it in a way that you never would otherwise.
Definitely.
Outside of the fact that it's a broken down old bus and that maybe it's time has come and maybe it's just now a historic thing because you guys have, you know, taken it to the next level. I got married in the bus. James Wade and Kat conceived a baby in the bus. I mean, it's traveled to Mexico. It's traveled across America twice now. It's done amazing things. And I think that now we've got to take that spirit and now just take it to the next level still.
We going to the beach?